Yeah. So we're going to be talking about OnPassive and GoFounders, and I've been quiet about it for a little while, and I'll explain why. It's probably the same reason why many of you have gone a bit quiet on it, is that, you know, it's taken a bit longer than what the expectation was, but then there seem to be very good reasons in terms of the quality that will be offered. So, as I said, we're going to be talking about OnPassive and the GoFounders, OnPassive, but specifically OnPassive, the launch date. Now, I was a little bit devious to get your attention in terms of, do I have some insider tip? And as the reality is, I don't have an insider tip, and I don't have secret information. So I want to be very clear. Ash, who's become a respected friend, then there is also Scott. Neither one of the two have revealed a date. Not to me, and to my knowledge, not to anybody else. And that's all right. It's their fullest right to keep that a nice surprise. I guess it will be a big bang in the market. There is a tremendous response, as we all know. There are close to 18,000 founders, which that may sound like a lot of people, but in proportion to the hundreds of thousands and eventually millions of people that will come on board, that is literally the tip of the iceberg. And we have the privilege that we are inside. You have the privilege still to be able to quickly, if you hurry up, to come inside. Now, why have I said, you know, when is it going to launch? Well, I'm going based on little bits of information I'm hearing in the videos, in the webinars, because I'm mostly an observer. I don't believe much of anything other than what I see in terms of business, and so I hear several little indicators that we're coming close, and then I go by my gut feeling. And it's strange, as soon as I spoke out my gut feeling that I think we're getting close around the corner to a start, several people kind of said, you know, I feel the same way. So if we're wrong, you know, then it'll take a few more weeks or a few more months, but I don't think so. I think we are indeed, see, in the last seminar, Ash indicated that they're about to initiate a massive advertising campaign. See, this is another advantage when you come inside, and we'll quickly take a look at what is involved, the cost. It's all very, very simple to be able to get your foot in the door. So if you're a founder, you're going to benefit because the company themselves are doing an ad campaign, and it's to the benefit of the founders. So both Ash and Scott have confirmed in their communication that they're coming close to the launch. And I know that some of you are saying, yeah, they've said it before. I know, but well, like I said, I'm going on sort of a gut feeling, and you know, you need to be a little bit like a lion. You need to know when you can sleep and sort of keep one eye open, and then when it's time to sort of come back into action. And so what is it going to be OnPassive? Well, it is going to be completely hands-free, an automated, done for you marketing system. Okay, and those are bold words, because you know, we all know that in the industry, when it comes to marketing, you're basically on your own. And so through that automated marketing system, they OnPassive will be able to build your business on a sort of autopilot. And you'll be able to do that for one business or for multiple businesses. One of the key factors, and I personally think that this right there is the key factor, where the program will stand or fall. And I definitely do believe that the program not only will stand, I think the program will thrive. And it is because Ash is a visionary. He's also an extremely committed individual. He gives attention to both details and to beauty. He is surrounding himself with really excellent people. So if he and when he succeeds into providing guaranteed visitors, right there, he will become one of the giants on the internet. And actually, for us in the home-based business arena, he may very well become much more important than Facebook and YouTube. I'm talking, you know, Facebook and YouTube were filling the coffers of Zuckerberg and of Google. I think here Ash is very different approach. Obviously, he needs to make money as a business, both as an individual, but he is providing also a compensation model with it. So automatic payments, you'll be able to get paid anytime you wish. There is a massive residual, and I'll get into the monthly fees, because that's where the residuality comes in. That we're going to get paid on many people below us. So they're using IA technology like we've never seen it before. I'm looking forward naturally to that. This is probably a term that Ash kind of coined from one that I used, the force you to be rich factor. Or in any case, it's a good way of putting it, is it forces people to become successful. And that is if you embed intelligence that otherwise is expected, that we're supposed to do it. Well, when you can provide that intelligence embedded automatically, then it forces you automatically to become rich. So this is very important, I believe, for people who have failed in business before. Now, for the ones who have had success, you know that too many people in your teams have failed, so bring them into something where they have a nearly guaranteed chance to, a virtually guaranteed chance to succeed. People who are totally new, why not start with a program that has that intelligence embedded? And, you know, it doesn't require experience to work a program like that. It will be global. It is already global. There is already people on board now of over 100 countries. Yeah, and it is. This is a wish of Ash, and I believe he is going to do this. Now he'll do it together with us. You know, we're gonna all put. We're going to put wind in his sails. So the objective of OnPassive is that they can build and fund your business or your cause for you. The mechanics, very simple. A person is going to join for free. Now, we all know when a person joins for free, that's easy, isn't it? Especially if there is something as a potential that is attractive. Then when people will see that people are going to be placed under them, yeah, him or her, obviously, under them. Let me correct that, because I want to respect both the male and the female participants. And then as the participant who has joined for free sees these people, he'll be prompted to upgrade for a mere $25 per month, which is very inexpensive. And it'll be done in the teasing way that if you do it before the end of the week, then you'll be able to get paid on the people. You will see the people under you. You'll see the people being upgraded. I've worked with systems like that. They're very enticing. It's actually very hard to say no. And then once you're inside and you're happy, then you can look at options for guaranteed daily traffic. One option is 125, the other is 250, and the other is 500. And again, if the traffic is quality, we will be more than happy to pay. And here is one of the things that you'll be able to do. You'll be able inside, when you're showing this OnPassive business to other people, inside you'll be able to embed your program or your programs, and literally Ash has underlined this many times, as many programs as you wish. Yeah, because many people do see the value of multiple programs. You'll be able to laser highlight any program. In other words, draw traffic specifically to one particular program. Now, very important. And I know some of you know that I'm working on my own program, and you may say, well, why are you still promoting another program? Well, first of all, I don't want to be the only good program on the market. I want to be surrounded with other good colleagues who come out with new, better, more caring, more intelligent, more efficient systems. And to be able to be in any program, even if you're good at marketing, isn't it great to be able to offer quality traffic sources to your team? So definite, I put a simple reality, and this is very basic, but how true that holds. I hope this statement will echo in your mind that no one ever quits a program if they're finally or making some net money. Even if they pay $100, if they're making $200, they'll never quit. Even if they pay $100 and they make $100, which is break even, then that means they're actually going to get traffic for free, which is pretty fantastic if you ask me. So, two options here, very, very simple. I mean, the zero option is don't do anything, and I urge you not to do this, because if this program, and I say that there is a high probability that this if is when, I'm sure Ash would say absolutely when we will become successful. He's already successful with the launch, but when the program goes in effect, you want to have your foot in the door. So in that regards, sign up for free. And that advantage is then you can inform yourself. The back office of GoFounders, and all the links, I'll make sure that you get access to the links. If you look in my posts, the links are there, and if this video is used by one of my members, then by all means ask for their link. Of course, respect that. But that way you're informed. I had a gentleman saying, well, when they launch, let me know. I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I got too many people, get your foot in the door. If you've done a free inscription, you will be notified. Yeah. So if you're gonna go that you don't want to take the risk, I mean, we're talking about a risk of one time $97, and I would nearly say if you cannot afford that, I have no idea what you're doing on the internet. You should get back to get a job first. But it's a question of, do you want to allocate it, right? And so the risk is $97, but the risk is against a tremendous advantage of getting a top spot. And you could say, well, if there is already 18,000 people, I'm not at the top. No, you're at the top together with us. It's a forced matrix that will hold hundreds of thousands and eventually millions of people. They have no other place but to be placed under us. So if you see that, I urge you very much, get one of those spots. We already have quite a team, and that means we'll be able to provide a good amount of spill. And so there is a video which I really, really like in simplicity. I have it on my channel there, this video, 100% passive marketing system. It is Scott Nelson. I don't know Scott personally, but he's done a fantastic job in that video, and I urge you to watch it. Receive guaranteed visitors. Yeah. So back to here. Then once you've watched the video, if you're not ready yet to make a decision, I think after the video you're going to want to put that $97 there and get a spot in our team. Let us then also place people under you, and that's what you should do here. And if you're ready for that, you go immediately here to the solution to register. It's simple, it's quick. You can pay with credit card, you can pay with Bitcoin. So how much easier could it be? But if you need more information, go to the website. There is a link there, and that will invite you to consider several other pieces of information. And then another one is, of course, register for the next webinar or listen to one of the recordings. So I wanted to do this very, very quick, and I've purposely, there's a lot more information that I want to share because many know that I'm working on my own program, on my new app. Yeah, it will be revolutionary as well, but so there is a PDF and a PowerPoint. You can ask for it. You can look on my Facebook page. You'll find it. There's soon going to be a webinar, but today I felt that I really wanted to highlight OnPassive and Ash's program. And if you ask me, somebody asked me, why are you, if you're going to come out with your own program, are you still promoting somebody else's? Well, because simple, it's a traffic solution. Not only for my program, for any other program. So that is where I hope that makes sense. You know, we're not lone wolves, and we're not all this silliness of my program is the only program. No, the good old rule of, you know, you should stay focused and not look at anything else. That's baloney. The internet makes us look at everything else, and we have to hand pick a basket of good ingredients. So for me, I want to see Ash succeed. I will help Ash's program in every possible way. Hopefully I have already contributed some factors to it. By it succeeding as a traffic resource, that will be fantastic. I will definitely seek to have with Ash a fully embedded, to have his system embedded in ours, or have the APIs or whatever they call these things talk to each other. So go look for these things. Last little reminder, watch that video, then get a top spot straight away. If not yet, at least get information through the site or through the webinar. And in the very, very least, sign up for free. I mean, don't be left in the cold. You know, anyways, don't miss out. Blessings to you, and thank you for letting me share this on a Sunday.